And alas, the great Roddy Piper moves on as WCW updated last night with the following news that WCW and Roddy Piper have parted ways after his contract expired. They did wish him the best on his future endeavors, though. Roddy Piper was unavailable for the comment. Also, WrestleMania 16 was last night. Let's see what they did, shall we? So we had a pre-show, Stevie Richards defeating Flash Flanagan, Prince Albert defeating D'Lo. The actual show had Taka Michinoku starting off the night against Midian. Rock and Sock Connection defeating Devon Dudley and The Godfather. They got an 83. The Rock put on the star performance of the night, by the way. Val Venus defeated Sexual Chocolate to retain the European title. Rikishi defending Glenn Ruth. Isn't that one of the headbangers? To retain the Intercontinental. Hardy Boys defeating Gangrel and Chaz. We got a skit involving Mankind and Vince McMahon. Team Tidal Wave defeated Too Cool. Kane and Chris Jericho had a confrontation. Chyna defeated Ivory to retain the women's title. We had a backstage segment with Austin, The Undertaker, and Triple H. Big Boss Man defeated Christian and retained the Hardcore Championship. We had a skit involving The Rock and Road Dogg. Kane defeated Chris Jericho. And Big Show defeated Road Dogg to retain the WWE World Championship. And that got a 9.7 pay-per-view buy rate. Sounds like a great show, doesn't it? Either way, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMGWTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling Mod Spotlights, where we're playing as WCW in the year 2000. So, there are a few things I'm definitely wanting to do tonight. Let's look at the storylines, though. So, to start off the night, I want to do... It's going to be a modern TV opening where Hulk Hogan comes out and he'll be interrupted by Bret Hart. And that'll go on for 10 minutes. Then I gotta let Bret not be scripted. You better not screw this up, Hogan. And then later on tonight, well, not later on tonight, but there will be a match announcement that states that later on tonight we will see Bret Hart battle Hulk Hogan for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship here tonight on Nitro Television. That's going to be fun. Okay, so I wanted to get that out of the way. And then... I guess we could do like... Well, see, I wanted to do like a promo. I don't know what to do. Let's go into the ring for some action then, shall we? As I'm closing a bunch of things, I just want to look at the storylines real quick, see if there's anybody I want to start off the night with. I know who I want to start off the night with. Let's start off the night with Booker T. Booker T, who is a main event talent. Let's look at heels that we can have him fight. Booker T can take on... I'm thinking we have him battle Curt Hennig. The return of Curt Hennig as he takes on Booker T in a... You're a mid-carder talent? So 10-minute match then. 10-minute match where Curt Hennig gets the victory. And an open, work the crowd. And it'll be a distraction finish from Jeff Jarrett, of course, who I'm also going to have scout this match. So it'll be a ringside scouting. where Double J Jeff Jarrett is scouting Booker T. And then, do I want to add him to commentary as well? Nah, it's fine. I think we should follow up with, no, not that, a rant from Bret Hart on Hulk Hogan. Bret Hart wouldn't have been scripted either. Still need to think of something to do with this. I have an idea. Let's do a match announcement. Oops, I gotta do all this jazz. Match announcement where he's got a mystery partner. So where's that one? Wrestlers with him. So graphic shown. So it'll be, let's do Shane Douglas and Perry Saturn versus Diamond Dallas Page. Oh, what am I doing? And that'll be later tonight, so let's put that match in now. Well, first off, well, let's just put it in and then we'll put the other part in. So it'll be Shane Douglas and Perry Saturn. I'd rather do actually Dean Malenko and Perry Saturn. And Diamond Dallas Page's tag team partner, Lance Storm. So the new Four Horsemen taking on Lance Storm and Diamond Dallas Page. We'll give them 10 minutes. And I'm going to let Lance Storm get the victory here. And he'll pin, let's have him pin Perry Saturn in an open, all-out bout. So let me do a reveal of mystery partner. It'll be Diamond Dallas Page revealing Lance Storm to be his partner. I don't know if I'm going to have that be like right now, but real quick, what is Lance Storm's knockout artist? And it is a brute gimmick, and you have excellent and brute somehow. Okay. Need to do something with the Buff Daddies. So actually, let me put the main event in because that's actually gonna be in the main event with the Buff Daddies. So Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan. It's gonna go for 13 minutes. WCW World Heavyweight title on the line. And it's going to be a sports entertainment finish, of course. Outside interference. And we'll have Buff Bagwell, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and we'll even have Jeff Jarrett interfere. Oh, look at Hulk Hogan. I don't want that to happen, brother. Hulk Hogan to be kept strong. And then I want to clone this angle, so this is actually going to take me a couple seconds, but it'll be a tag save from, let's see, there's quite a few people. We'll just do this. But it's going to be a clone. Run out. to save a worker from a 5-on-1 beatdown, but get beat down for their troubles. Alright, being attacked by blah 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 blah. Seeing the assault. And let's just try to help fight all 5 of them off, but get beaten down for their trouble. Okay, so I'll save this. Let's just type in a bunch of gibberish. Save. And it'll be Ken Shamrock and Booker T coming in for the save. Hulk Hogan's getting beaten down by Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett, Buff Bagwell, and Scott Steiner. Shamrock and Booker come to Hogan's aid, but pays for it. And then what I'll do here is I'll remove Scott Hall from this. And then to end off the show, I'd say like, so basically what happens in another one, I don't feel like going back and changing it, but basically from like Booker and Nash, or Booker and Jeff and Shamrock and Nash get, go fighting back to the back. Alright, and that will be the debut of Sting. Also, I'd like to do a hype video again. Sting music video. Okay. So looking at the storylines, we still need to do something with really just Black Reign and Death and Muda. So what I'm thinking about doing is having a tag team bout. Or maybe, I don't know. What do I want to do? Let's have a 6-man tag match, which will be Billy. Hold on, I just remembered something. I wanted to do this, so I'm glad I remembered it. Challenge. Actually, let's see. Do we have a reveal of new manager, which will be Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell introducing their new manager, Miss Sunny. And that'll lead to Buff Bagwell challenging Billy Kidman. And Billy Kidman accepts. So Buff Bagwell, Billy Kidman. Have you guys go for 10 minutes. Buff Bagwell gets the win. Open, all out, with manager interference at the end. Also wanted to do Hogan hype in his upcoming match against Bret Hart later tonight. I'm gonna have to do something. Watch. Do that like right there. Do another Bam Bam match. Bam Bam Bigelow can beat up, I don't know, Tenzan. Decisive. I might go back and change the thing because I am the owner. We'll do another ringside scouting, where Black Rain is scouting Bam Bam Bigelow. Let me go back and change this product. We'll go to 50 for tonight. For the analysis, probably should do something. Post-match, 4-on-2 attack. So DDP, Lance Storm will get beaten down by the new 4 Horsemen. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I need to change this actually because it wasn't Shane Douglas, it was Dean Malenko. Just looking back at it all. Looking in here, anybody that I want to get on the card. I think on the pre-show I'd like to do Rey Mysterio versus the Great Muta. I know I've had these two fight in the past, but I just feel like, you know, another match would be great. 10 minutes, pre-show. This time the Great Muta is going to get the victory. Open. And it'll be distraction from Dr. Death. And then Muta like sprays some mist in his eyes or something, I don't know. We'll protect Rey Mysterio. Not protect, keep him strong. Rey, don't be that guy. Are you serious, Rey? Well, screw you then, Rey. Conan's getting the match. Because Rey Mysterio wanted to be a jerk. So the Great Muta, open, distraction finish, Conan. Conan is very unhappy with the booking of this match. There we go. At least Conan was okay with it. Alright, well, welcome to the Nerds and Geeks who click the annotation to skip ahead. Let's see how we do. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried about some parts just because of certain people, but I think we got an alright show, so solid in reaction, not much weighing heat. On the pre-show, Muta defeating Conan by pinfall with a Shining Wizard after he was distracted by Dr. Death. And then we start off the night with Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart going back and forth because later tonight these two will be meeting in one-on-one action with the WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Hogan enjoyed his freedom, but Bret Hart did not do well without a script. Thanks for bringing the gray down, Bret. But they put over the fact that we'll be seeing him later on tonight, and that did good. And then they'll also be saying that later tonight the new Four Horsemen will battle DDP and a mystery partner. And then Booker T is in the ring about to compete. But here comes Jeff Jarrett, and he's apparently scouting his his number one contender, I guess. So we have a match that had some good action and average heat. Hennig defeating Booker T by pinfall with the Hennig Plex after Jeff Jarrett distracted Booker T. And he was not only off his game, but Booker T and Curt Hennig don't have good chemistry together. That sucks. And then we see a music video, or a video hyping the return of Sting. Bam Bam Bigelow's in the ring about to compete, and Black Rain once again comes out to scout Bam Bam for some reason. And Bam Bam makes easy work of Hiroshi Tenzan in a match that had solid in reaction, but now no way in heat after hitting him with the power bomb. Bret Hart has an interview in which he rants about Hulk Hogan, also, once again, not doing well without a script to follow. Thanks again, Bret. And the Biff Buff Daddies come out and they say they're revealing their new manager, and it's none other than Miss Sunny, otherwise known as Sunny to many people. And she debuts her seductress gimmick and got to 75. She also performed poorly in this segment, but Scott Steiner came across well. So that's good. And then Buff Bagwell calls Billy Kidman out for a match, to which Billy Kidman accepts. And we have a match that has some good action and average heat, where Buff Bagwell defeats Billy Kidman with a Yellow Jacket suplex after Miss Sunny interfered. So she did some good working ringside, that's good. And Billy Kidman's improving in performance. And then Hulk Hogan, hyping his upcoming bout against Bret Hart later night, does a masterful job with improvising. And then Diamond Dallas Page comes out and says it's time for him to reveal his new partner, and it's none other than Lance Storm from ECW. Gets 100 on his knockout artist gimmick, and Kimberly Page also gets a 99 on her Babe gimmick. Only got a 51 on that, though. It's mainly because Lance Storm had no momentum going into this. So then we have a match that had some good action and average heat. Diamond Dallas Page and Lance Storm defeating the new Four Horsemen, when Lance Storm defeated Perry Saturn with a submission by submission with a single leg crab. So cool. Got a 74. I'm very satisfied with that. And DDP and Storm are celebrating their victory when Shane Douglas, Perry Saturn, Malenko, and Benoit run in and attacked them, beating them down to the mat. So DDP looked good, and Benoit was a real star. Alright, that did pretty good, actually. And then we have a bout that had great action. Of course, it doesn't do as good as the other one. Great heat and great wrestling action. Bret Hart drawing with Hogan when the match descended into chaos after Bagwell, Steiner, Nash, and Jeff Jarrett became involved. Nash also switched to his obnoxious gimmick that got a 90. And there was no improvements. And Hulk Hogan's being attacked by Hart, Nash, Jarrett, and Bagwell, or in Steiner as well. And here comes Shamrock, and here comes Booker. And they get beaten down as well, but they chase off Nash, and they chase off Jeff Jarrett, leaving the Buff Daddies and Bret Hart to beat up on Hulk Hogan. Oh, man, this didn't do that well. And oh, here comes Sting. Sting returns, save Hogan from the beatdown. Buff Bagwell underwhelming. And hey, it increased our popularity in 18 regions and lost us popularity in 1 region. I'll take it. Got a 73. So that's actually not too bad. Even though the return of Sting, I wish, went a little bit better, but what can you do when you put Buff Bagwell in there? I already had a feeling, like I said. I was like, I don't know how well this is going to do with, Bagwell being in there, but it still did pretty good. Raw, of course, probably did like freaking great. Yeah, I got a 91. But look at this. The feedback from viewers has been great, and it's drawn a lot of praise. That's probably one of our best shows we've done. And look, they've sent words. Well, you need to... Oh, we'll lace one up. You need to get your ratings better. So storylines, none of them are at B, which sucks. But Sting returned. Got no momentum, though. Whatever. Well, Nerds and Geeks, I think that was actually not too bad of a show, to be honest. Lance Storm actually doing really well in his debut. He's got a freaking 84. Holy crap. lower mid-carder. I'm going to see if he moved up. Watch, I guarantee he moved up. If he didn't move up, there's something wrong. Why didn't he move up? He's got 84 momentum and had a freaking great bout. That was amazing. Well, either way, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, like, and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, my name has been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.